All right, we are back again. It's no secret that wargaming can be kind of an expensive hobby. Like to get into and have all this stuff to play a game in a fun and immersive way. In the 40K realm, you can easily spend a few $100s just getting a small army to play with. And that still doesn't account for like all the rule books, cards, dice, terrain, ruler, like all the little knickknacks the hobby generally includes that makes the experience what it is. I think one of the greatest things about the hobby, though, or one of the things that always drew me to the hobby, was the like the DIY side of things. So like in the late '90s and early aughts, when tabletop like mini stuff came into my view, there was always an advertised and sometimes like even published material on how to make things for the tabletop. Little farmhouses or castles or sci-fi fortresses. That's not the case so much anymore in terms of the company selling the thing that's showing you ways to not spend money on their products. But there is plenty to show on the internet and YouTube especially that is in that spirit of doing the DIY. It's alive and well. Now, I've been thinking about crafting for wargaming for a good while now. It's kind of what I do. I'm a huge fan of building stuff out of cardboard and hot glue. I am sure this is evident to anybody who's been following along for any amount of times. And if you haven't, you should totally go check out some of my other builds. I built a dice tower, a walking lair. I built some Tyranid construct things and some Carnifex eggs. All kinds of little fun things. It wasn't until recently, though, that it was brought to my attention that it was kind of a unique route to choose to go this route in terms of building materials. And it's not that it's wrong or anything, but I guess it's just not like the typical route with maybe foam or different texture paste and stuff like that, which I will be using on my trench terrain, but nonetheless, I don't typically use it. I was a little proud to hear this, if I'm being honest. I'm not extreme about this, but I do sort of pride myself in being a relatively limited footprint type person. I like to wear things to death, and in the case of hobbying and how I express this in the hobby is, through cardboard and hot glue. I think it's cool on multiple levels. Generally, when it comes to cardboard, you're going to be throwing it away. It's trash. It was your Amazon package or a frozen pizza box. So right away, you have this low-risk material to just mess around with and do whatever you want. If you fuck it up, you can just throw it away because you're already going to throw it away in the first place. So it's just no stress. I like this because it's a low-pressure thing, and for me, I can be weird about art supplies and just building materials in general. I don't know, I don't want to use them except for just the right thing. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing. I'm getting over it, but trying to be more loose in my creative process and use the tools. But nonetheless, I love cardboard and hot glue, and I think it's a great base for a lot of things. That being said, if you're getting into the hobby and you just threw down for some sweet models to build an army, but now you need terrain to set up a board and you don't want to spend more money, cardboard is a great solution, and you can make just about anything you can imagine out of it. It's a cool way to get some extra use out of something that you were likely just going to throw away and repurpose it into something that's going to elevate your gaming experience on the tabletop. And it's just a fun way to flex the creative muscle and create your own narrative through the things that you make. There's only so much I could say about cardboard, so I'm not going to beat it to death, but I merely want to spread the gospel of cardboard crafting and encourage you to go in that direction as well, because it's a lot of fun. And disparage not at the high-priced terrain. I guess it's not all actually high price. There's great options out there these days. I've actually been building some bolt-action terrain for a buddy of mine, and it looks great. It's for World War II, but still, There's great MDF options for sci-fi. There's 3D printed stuff. There's all kinds of great options. All I'm saying is engage the cardboard. It's fun. You get to be creative. Uh, Once again, very low cost. You might have to buy a glue gun and some glue sticks. But yeah, it's fun. But hey, what do you think? Are you a cardboard crafter yourself? I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. It makes me think back to the 7th grade, and we had to make a castle because we were studying medieval times or something or other. And Lord of the Rings had just, the Two Towers had just come out, and so I made this cardboard Helm's Deep. It was really cool, and yeah, I don't know. I think cardboard is fun and a great way to build a narrative. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you got something to say, let me know what you do with your cardboard. Or is you got some other trash that is your building solution. I know Mr. Old Bill making stuff. He's a master at the trash bead craftiness. But yeah, let me know what you do down in the comments. And maybe you don't do that and you just like to watch people do it. And maybe you don't even like that. Maybe you just buy terrain. And that's cool too, because there's a lot of good stuff you can buy. But yeah, like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. You wanna see some more hot terrain takes right here, buddy, at the Existential Hobbyist. So like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace. Today is December 16, 2024. Here are 7 dice. Today's numbers are on the D20, 20. On the D12, 11. On the D10, 9. On the percentage die, 70. On the D8, 5. On the D6, 2. And on the D4, 1. Those are today's numbers. When you go off script, you fuck up. Stay on script, you asshole. Read the script, Tyler.